Hey, I'm Steph Frey and welcome to this training. I'm going to be diving in today to tell you a little bit about the 5 money mindset truths that keep entrepreneurs broke. And I should know, because even though I'm not an expert in this topic, let me tell you that I have had my fair share of money mindset blocks. After multiple failed attempts at business and lots of money down the drain, eventually I figured out that I was my biggest roadblock to earning millions of dollars. And once I moved myself out of the way, I was able to turn it around, and in the last 4 years made $8.4 million. And today I'm going to share with you exactly how. Most entrepreneurs think the only thing keeping them broke is strategy. They think that they just get more leads, more funnels, more sales calls, that it'll all work out. But the truth is that your nervous system is actually running the show. And if your body doesn't feel safe holding money, then you're going to block it, sabotage it, or lose it altogether, no matter how good your strategy is. So today I'm breaking down the 5 money mindset truths that are going to change the way that you do business. Now, I've scaled multiple businesses past 7 figures, and let me tell you that strategy was only half of the equation. There were so many times that I'd hit a record high month and then just crash the month after. There were income ceilings that I just couldn't break through. There were times where my business was growing rapidly and I had anxiety about whether I could even hold it all, and then that anxiety would flow into the business and eventually something could go wrong. There were even periods of time where we had our highest cash months and then I'd spend all the money just to get rid of it because I didn't feel comfortable holding it. At age 7, my parents went bankrupt. We lost everything. We lost our cars, our home, and my parents even divorced as well. So I was taught from a really young age that everything could be taken away from you in one fell swoop. My dad's health declined, my mum started drinking, and everything just went backwards. So my whole life growing up, I was taught to be incredibly safe with money, to have a safety net, to never spend too much, to really control the incomes and the outgoings. And so when it came to entrepreneurship and earning all of my own money, the minute that I started to have more than I felt worthy to hold, more than I was used to, more than I was comfortable with as a girl who grew up with not very much, my nervous system hated me for it, and it found ways to just get rid of the money as fast as possible. After a couple of years of up and down income and roller coaster money, where I started looking at my bank account going, where has all the money gone? I started to realize that strategy was only the half of it. I didn't need more business strategy. I needed to work on my nervous system so that I could actually keep the money that I was making. Once I learned how to regulate, everything changed. My income stabilized, growth felt lighter, and I felt like I could actually enjoy the money that I was making. So here are the 5 money truths that are going to change the way you do business. 1, your income has a thermostat. You can push past it for a while, but once your body has decided that $5,000 or $10,000 a month feels comfortable, that's where you'll land back every single time. Here's how to find your thermostat. Look at your last 6 to 12 months of revenue and find the average. That's your nervous system's safe zone. Once you see it and you know it, then you can start working on stretching it. Most people don't even know their set point, and because they don't know it, they can't scale past. The second truth is that you're not self-sabotaging. You're self-protecting. If you've ever procrastinated on following up invoices, sending invoices, or even following up leads, it's not because you're lazy. It's probably because your body didn't actually feel comfortable holding that next level of money. Because once you turn that thermostat up, you'll be sending out invoices like a madman, making sure they get paid by the end of the month. So something that worked really well for me when I was doing a scary money task was that I would just regulate before I got started. And the way that I did that was just through 90 seconds of box breathing. Box breathing is a pattern breathing exercise where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. If you do this for 90 seconds, you're signaling to your body that it's safe to take action. The third thing when it comes to rewiring your money mindset is that affirmations and vision boards don't work. That might be controversial because I know everybody talks about them, but they never worked for me and they've never worked for any of my clients. Affirmations like "I'm a millionaire" are not going to work if your body is screaming at you, "No, you're not." It just creates more stress and you feel like more of an imposter than you did before. So if affirmations and vision boards don't work, then what do you do? Something that worked for me was to swap empty affirmations with proof and receipts. Instead of forcing "I'm rich" or "I'm a millionaire," I just started by saying my bills are paid, my clients just re-signed, leads are coming through the door. I found proof in my every single day that I did have money and I was safe with what I had. Before you try and scale up your money mindset, your body needs trust and evidence first. The fourth truth is that your income roller coaster is not just the way business goes. If you keep having record months followed by massive crashes, that's not just the way business goes, especially if it keeps happening over and over again. That's actually your nervous system regulating you back to what feels safe. I've personally found that the more I earned in a month, the more unsafe it felt to keep that kind of cash flow. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to repeat it again, and so because of that, I'd freak out and then I'd end up crashing a month or two later. Something that helped me was to build micro stability rituals. It's really simple, but you just pay yourself on the same day and the same time and the same amount every single week, even if it's just small. Predictability tells your nervous system it's safe to earn more. It also massively helps to have a stability fund of 2 to 3 months of your expenses put away so that you know you're safe for at least 2 to 3 months of money coming out. And number 5 is that capacity comes before strategy. Scaling doesn't come from piling on more strategy, it comes from expanding your capacity to hold what's already here. After every big leap, whether that's a new offer, a new client, a record month, just take a second to pause, celebrate the win, and journal what feels unsafe about holding this level. Then start to expand slowly. So instead of doubling your goals overnight, maybe just add 5 or 10%. And that's how you're gonna grow without snapping back. Most entrepreneurs hit a goal and then double it the following month or the month after that or 3 months later without actually allowing their nervous system to catch up. And if you don't let your nervous system breathe and catch these little money mindset sabotages, you'll hit income ceilings over and over again. So if you felt like you're on a financial roller coaster, it's not because your business is broken and your body's not broken either. It's just doing its job. It's trying to keep you safe without burning out, without sabotaging it, without stress. These little shifts compound into safety, and that safety is what's going to help you make millions. If you found these tips helpful and you're wanting to scale your business up to 100K months and beyond, I would love to help you. Send me a DM with the word success on Instagram and I'll send you some info about how we can work together. I'll see you in the next video.